What's up, Twitch? Everybody in the chat. If there's anybody here yet, I don't think there's anybody here yet. No intro for this video since we're jumping pretty much straight into it. John's gonna start briefing here in 2 minutes at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And this will be a longer one, so I didn't want to waste any time with the 5-minute intro. Just gonna get right into it. What's up, Compilation Kid? Adamantin, are you here? Adamantin coming through with the Prime sub and the 10 gifteds. Welcome to the channel, Adamantin. I appreciate you, man. If you're not seeing this now, I'll catch you when you're in the chat. Welcome aboard, man. You are way too nice. Hey, Rob Valkyrie, you a crazy streaming man? Yes, today, yeah, man. Trying to get all the streams in I can before Wednesday, because Wednesday morning I leave out of town for a few days, so I'll be gone from Wednesday to either Friday or Saturday, and maybe through Sunday, depending on how hard I party up there in Orlando. So we're flying today, Sunday, tomorrow night. There's nothing planned, but we're gonna do something. And then Tuesday, I don't know if TPC has their GA Tuesday event or not. But I hope to be flying.
All right, guys.
Monday
and
Tuesday night
showing up so far, which isn't totally uncommon. Sometimes I notice that with these float plane events, some people kind of maybe shy away from them a little bit. Maybe because, well, I mean, it could be a number of reasons. One, they may not have the float planes that they want to fly or whatever, and you know, other things. But I have always noticed kind of a later turnout. So this event, we're going to be down in Florida. I don't see any ATC on it. I did not request any ATC for this one due to a couple of reasons. One, I changed up the plan a little bit. Originally, I was thinking we would fly around the Orlando area predominantly and do some stuff there. But I kind of wanted to make a more of a hybrid fly-in type event where we all ended up at some destination, but we didn't start out crowding a certain lake or airport or something right at the beginning. So I left that pretty open to where you can start. You guys can, you know, hopefully you've read through the briefing and stuff. I think I said something like, you know, within 70-75 miles of Orlando is a good place. I know that I'm going to be starting up at Eagle's Nest, which was, I think it's Foxtrot Delta 44, I believe, is the iCal for that aerodrome. Kind of cool place on X-Plane. I checked that one out on Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it was okay. It wasn't. I didn't think it was as good as X-Planes, mainly because it had extra trees and probably didn't have like the ramp into the water and stuff like that. But that might work. There's plenty of other places, and you can always start from the airport in an amphibious and proceed from there. However you guys want to do it, taking off. The weather looks pretty good. If it should be a VFR flight the whole way, so if for some reason the weather changes and you have to fake VFR, just go ahead and change that and put it in your flight plan, just so folks on VATSIM know. I don't know that that's going to be necessary. And then winds are predominantly right now, it looks like through almost the whole region, they're out of the northeast. Just for, you know, keep that in mind for as you're landing or taking off from the lakes and stuff like that. The Plantation Key area is pretty cool on both simulators, at least on X-Plane with the Orbic scenery that I have for True Florida, I think it's called. That one looks really nice. I like that in there. the Microsoft Flight Simulator base scenery looks nice in there. You'll see like the mangrove trees and stuff like that as you're coming in, and that looks pretty sweet. I don't necessarily know about pure base X-plane without any ortho. So without having removed all my scenery and stuff like that, I didn't really check that out. That said, hopefully everything works out good. If you're not going to fly a seaplane, you're welcome to fly fixed wing, and you know, come on down, you know, fly around the area, fly some of these other airports on the
Sim
way,
marathon.
and then land at one of the airports on the Florida Keys. Mike pointed out one of them. I pointed out another one. I think it was like Ocean Reef Club. I can't remember the one that Mike pointed out was close. It was actually closest to Plantation Key. So if you're flying fixed wing, by all means, you know, it's not float plane exclusive. The same thing with helicopters. If anyone's flying a helicopter, that's fine. I don't think there's a whole lot else to really cover. Watch out for ATC popping up if you know as you're flying, because there's a lot of controlled airspace with Orlando and several Class Charlies along the way, as well as Deltas. And there's a few restricted areas that you'll want to avoid. I know there's one that's right near where I'm taking off from that I'll be avoiding, which is like, I want to say it's from the surface to like, I don't know, 14,000 feet or something. You know, I'm not going that high in a seaplane, so I'll just be avoiding that airspace. Other than that, anybody have any questions? All right, let's see. Let me just to get you guys involved real quick. What are y'all flying? Chandler, I see you there. Welcome, Chandler.
I was just gonna ask the same thing.
I'm at a Kodiak.
Excellent. And Michael, I know you're flying that Turbo 182 that you built.
Yep, I'm flying my new Boss 182 by Whip Air. Lycoming IO 580. It's 315 horsepower.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's sweet. I didn't get a chance to check it out, but I'm going to. So thanks for sending that over to me, because I always look forward to checking out what you guys build. Nathan, how about you? What are you flying?
We're gonna be in a 172.
Excellent. Steven?
Well, I haven't got any floats for my twin Comanche, so I'm going to be trying to fly a Beaver tonight.
Excellent. The Thranduil Beaver?
I do have the Thranduil Beaver, but I just downloaded it's a freeware Beaver that's also pretty nice, so I'm going to be in that one tonight.
Cool. You'll have to let me know how that goes. I've eyeballed that one, but I'm like, how can it be better than the payware Thranduil one? But I haven't checked it out, so I do want to know if that works out as a good plane. And then let's see, Tommy, what are you flying?
I'll be in the CubCrafters X-Cub on.
In Microsoft Flight
Yep.
Simulator?
Yeah, FS20.
Yeah, that's my favorite one in FS 2020 by far. And like I think they stopped making it, right, or updating it, so it's like never ever delete this file and hope it doesn't break. All right, guys, that's all I have for the briefing. If you guys don't have any questions, so you know, the whole idea is take off, fly around the area. If you wanna hit any of those you know, seaports and stuff, the seaplane bases that are within airspace or right up under the Bravo, stuff like that, hit those. You know, maybe hit Lake Okeechobee on the way down or something like that. I think, Tommy, you said you were going to hit the Miami seaplane base, which is a cool one that's right under the Miami Bravo. I mean, I think it's like a 500-foot shelf there. That's a pretty cool one. I've done that a few times, especially on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So hit any of those lakes, hit a couple lakes, whatever, do some takeoffs, landings out of the water, and then we'll see you down at Plantation Key.
Thanks, John.
Yep, thanks, guys.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Here's our.
You guys fly safe, and we'll see you down there.
Michael,
our
you too.
planned
I'll
route.
have to put your
We're gonna be starting up here at
stream on in the background.
Central Florida, just
Well, I'm gonna be
just
using the full
west
window.
northwest
My,
of
Miami
Orlando,
route time's gonna
underneath
be
the
close
Class
to 2
Bravo,
hours from Flagler.
and we're gonna
Gonna hit a
come
couple on the way down.
down this way,
Yeah,
staying
and
outside of the
you know,
Bravo, and then we're gonna cut
actually
out
brings up
to
a
the
good
southeast,
point. I put a 2-hour window on this, but it's
over
more
the
than
water,
you know,
somewhere
don't
around
be afraid to
Stewart,
go over.
and then we're just gonna
There's
chase the coast
there's
all the way
no,
down.
You know, timer running or anything like that, and just enjoy it, fly it, and do what you want, and we'll see you down there because I'll probably go over, I'm sure.
For this event, Rob, we're all starting. Well, everybody got to
good.
choose where they wanted to depart from. There's many lakes in the Orlando area that have seaplane bases, so my guess is everybody's starting from a different place, but we're all gonna meet down in Plantation, 4-2 Foxtrot Lima. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off here at Lake Hiawassee, 8-9 Foxtrot Lima.
Other thing I should mention is obviously it's getting dark in Florida right now, so it should be daylight. You should be set to daylight.
We turned our sim back a few hours, so in the sim
not
right now we have it
what
set to
I
about
set by.
3 p.m. or so, and local time is actually 7 p.m. So we've got ours set so that we arrive into Plantation in daytime. So yeah, we're gonna depart Lake Hiawassee. Right here, let's see, where's this Bravo shelf start? 4,000, so we don't need to talk to anybody. We'll depart out of here out to the south, staying west of the Class Bravo there at Orlando International, and staying outside of the Disney World TFR. So we're going to squeeze right through here. Probably take it up to, let's see, 4,000. We'll just go up to 3, maybe. I guess 3,000 for this first leg. So 3,000, we're just going to go straight down south over Kissimmee's Class Delta, which goes up to 1,600 feet AGL. So 3,000 feet, we're going to be over the Delta and under the Bravo and staying east of Disney World's Class... Sorry, Disney World's TFR. We're SeaWorld. Maybe we can pass by SeaWorld Compilation Kid. If I can find it. I know it's on here. They don't have a TFR SeaWorld. You can fly over it. Should be here on the sectional somewhere, but I'm not really sure where. We'll get back to that. So 3,000 for this first leg. Up over the Kissimmee's Class Delta, and then once we're outside of this 1,600 foot Bravo shelf there. Okay, okay, we got 3,000 foot shelf here. So we're gonna go up to 2,500 for the first leg, not 3,000. That way, once we make this turn out to the southeast, we're underneath the Class Bravo here at Orlando. So 2,500, we should be good and staying outside of all the different airspaces. And then we're gonna, after we pass this little town here, we're gonna cut out to the southeast and come join up with the road. Should be a real easy highway to spot. I can't remember which one this is, but it's the only one out in the middle of basically the Everglades. So we're going to follow this road out to the southeast, and then we're going to make our first stop here at Lake Marion. There's a private seaplane base there, so we'll probably do a splash and go there. And then on the go, we're just going to continue out over the road. Am I sharing my screen? I don't have my, I got to grab my phone to make sure. And bring up, I usually monitor my stream on my phone, but it's charging, getting topped off since we were just flying for a couple hours. So over the road, we'll continue out to the southeast. Okay, it's the Turnpike. Yeah, of course, Florida's Turnpike. I should know that. So we're just going to continue to follow the road until we get over here down by Port St. Lucie, and then we're going to cut out over the water, and then we're just going to chase the coast down this way, past Jupiter Inlet. Let's see. We're going to have to climb up over West Palm Beach's Class Charlie, which goes up to 4,000. So after Lake Marion, we're going to climb up to, I guess we'll go to 4,500. That's going to keep us above Whitham's Class Delta. That'll keep us above Palm Beach's Class Charlie and the rest of the deltas here. And then here's where it gets kind of tricky, where we got to figure out, let's see. Because our next stop is going to be at the Miami Seaplane Base X-Ray 44, which is right here in the, where Port of Miami is, where the cruise ships dock. And you've got downtown Miami here. So this outer shelf of the Bravo at Miami starts at 3,000, but we're going to be getting into this inner shelf here, which starts at 1,500. At some point, we've got to descend down to 1,000 feet to get into the seaplane base. That means we need to be underneath the class Bravo here at 3,000, and then we may just descend and go underneath the class Charlie as well, because if we go above the class Charlie, which goes up to 4,000, it's impossible for us to descend between the two airspaces here. So if we're at 5,000 over the Charlie, we're going to bust Miami's class Bravo, which starts at 3,000. So I think after we clear Palm Beach's class Charlie up here, 4,500, we'll start descending out here east of Boca Raton down to 1,000 feet. Then we'll slide underneath the class Charlie at Fort Lauderdale, slide underneath the class Bravo here at Miami, and into X-Ray 44. And we'll probably do a full stop there, maybe even pull out the drone and just get a couple views of Miami real quick, because it's real nice in that area. And then we'll depart out back over the coast, and then we'll go join up with the Keys and just follow the Keys all the way down the rest of the way into Plantation Key, 42 Foxtrot Lima, where we're all meeting down there, where we have a house rented for the week. So that's the plan, and we've got some storm systems moving through the area. We've got to keep an eye on that. All this is convective out here, so we could expect nasty weather, very bumpy, and of course we want to stay out of the bad stuff in a tiny airplane. Looks like it's developing out here, getting worse, and moving out south, down to the south. So we'll see. We'll see how the weather is, if we can even get down there. If we have to just call it at X-Ray 44, we'll just stop there if the weather's too bad to continue. So that's the plan. It's probably going to take us 2.5 hours start to finish, honestly. It's going to be a long one. The X-Cub only does about 110 knots cruise, so let's get started. Let me catch up in the chat first. Rohype, what have I missed? Is laundry done? Laundry's done, but not folded yet. Compilation kit, we didn't get a laundry update. This is my second. Yeah, laundry's dried, still in the dryer. Haven't pulled it out and folded. Don't see, so I'm guessing laundry's in the dryer. Yes, Rohype, here I am sitting around in my boxers. Am I underdressed? You're not, Rohype. Melvin Leroy. I like that layout. Going to steal it for my stream. Nice. Okay, so the Windows one, this one. I like your setup, Melvin. I like how you have your webcam up out of the way. I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know. It's kind of tough to pick a spot to put the webcam, because down in the bottom left where I have it, if you go on Twitch and you're looking at my videos, it's got the timestamp right in front of my face. And I know people like to see people's faces before they click on things. I've been trying to think of where I want to move it around, but I just haven't found a good spot to do it yet. But I like your spot on the top right up there. I think that works well. So I might be stealing some of your ideas pretty soon, Melvin. Rob Valkyrie, thou shalt not steal. It's alright. Rob did laundry today. Wait, laundry? I did the exact same thing I did today that I did yesterday? Nothing. Oh, okay. We just horse traded, Melvin Leroy. Yes. Alright, let's jump in the airplane. Airplane's been topped off with fuel. We should have enough to get all the way down to Plantation. 2.5 hours. I think the X-Cub will do it. Probably good for about 4 hours, I would think. We'll keep an eye on it anyways. If we have to grab some fuel there at Miami Seaplane, we'll do it. Alrighty, let's get this baby fired up. Battery master, alt switches, ignition, fuel pump, fixture full rich, prop, full forward, crack the throttle, start it like that, lights, clear! Nose fires up. Throttle to 1,000, oil pressure is in the green. We are moving, so you got to be careful. Go out this way. Let's drop down the water rudders for slow taxi, and we'll just kind of spin around here till we get set up and let the engine warm up. Lead the mix for taxi. And we can get the rest of our lights on and our avionics master on. Gotta do something real quick too. For some reason my sensitivity for my rudder pedal is always reset. I can never get this one thing to stick, this reactivity setting. Like 50. Otherwise it's too sensitive, too touchy. Alright, we're squawking VFR and mode C. Comms, let's go to 122.8. It's in there. What else? We can test our flaps. All the way down. Left side. Right side. And we'll bring it back up to the first notch for takeoff. Flight controls. Aileron left, aileron right, elevator up, elevator down, rudder right, rudder left, flight controls free and correct. I mean, that is pretty much it. We'll just run her up here and then depart. What's the winds? Let's see, let's check on the winds here at Orlando. Sanford's reporting 020 at 7 out of the north, so we're going to want to depart facing the north. We're facing the south right now. That's perfect. We can do our run up down to the south here, and then turn back around and depart out to the north. Alright, props full forward. Mixture's coming in full forward. We'll throttle up a little bit. Test our mags. Wait, is it? Where's the key in this thing? I think it's the ignition switches that takes place of the key. I think it's just a start stop. Yeah, that's right. So, right mag. There's the drop. And other side. There's the drop. And we're gonna have to turn back around. Yeah, the water physics in FS 2020. Highly doubt this is how it feels in real life. It feels like I'm flying on concrete right now. Let's whip it around, rev it back up, and then we'll cycle our prop a couple of times, make sure that's working. And that looks good as well. Everything's in the green. I think we're ready to go. Let's bug in 2500 as a reference. We're going to want to hold that 2500 pretty tight until we clear all the Bravo airspace. So 2500 there, I see it. Altimeter setting at Stanford 3014. Alright, let's go back down to the south end of the lake and then we'll get out of here. Mixture's back lean for taxi. Alright, so just mixture, and then we're ready to go. 122.8. Lake Hiawassee traffic.
Come event time.
XCub
Reload the
5615 November is going to be taking off to the north and then making a left downwind departure out to the south, Lake Hiawassee. Alright, water rudders are coming up. Mixture full rich.
Good thing there's no time limit on the event because I'm going to be late.
You're supposed to get a rise once you get up on the step, which once you get enough speed, floats. Kind of did it there, but not really. Alright, we're airborne. Flaps up. We didn't test our carb heat during our run-up. Should have done that. Missed. Alright, so we're going to be going up to 2,500. And we're clear out left. We're just going to turn back to the south. Remember, we got to watch out for Disney's TFR. We can't go too far out west. 180. Whip it around. Alright, let's set climb power 25 inches. 2,500 RPM. A lot of little lakes that we can stop out here, but it's going to take so long to get down to Plantation. I don't want to waste too much time. But we're going to be making those 2 stops anyways, at Lake Marion and at Lake Marion and Miami Seaplane Base before we get to Plantation. So we're staying in this slot of the Bravo here that starts at 4,000. Doesn't show Disney's TFR out here. Gonna continue down this way up over the class Delta at Kissimmee. Just keep heading down this way. This looks like I think this is Islands of Adventure right here. This is Islands of Adventure theme park. Islands. It's a fun one if you haven't been there. They've got some good rides down there. 2,500. We're blowing past it. We're at 26. Let's level off. We're just gonna stay at 25 till we clear the Bravo, and over, I don't know, there should be a little lit city down there, a little bit past Kissimmee. That's where we make our left turn out to the south. east. Alright, I'm going to do 24 inches and 2400 for cruise. Here we are, staying east of the TFR, staying west of the 2,000 foot shelf, the Class Bravo there at Orlando. Lean the mix out. Hey, appreciate all the links, Rob. I don't want to look too much at the chat while I'm still here near all the different airspaces that we need to avoid. But I will certainly catch up once I get outside of this Orlando area. I did download scenery for the Miami Seaplane base. I think it's the only one we have freeware scenery. But I also have Latin VFR's Miami International Airport, which I think also includes downtown Miami. So my downtown Miami in the simulator looks really, really good. Especially at night. I've got to show you guys a night flight around Miami one day. I've been waiting to, I want to learn helicopters so I can go on a helicopter tour flight Miami at night one day. It looks so good. Or we could do it in the drone also. Alright, we're coming up in Kissimmee's class Delta, which goes up to 1,600 feet. We're at 2,500, so we're good. Not on autopilot or anything, I just have everything trimmed up real nice. I'm hands off. Just flying it with my feet right now. Let's bug in a heading though, just as a reference, just for the have the bug there. Aviate and communicate, says Rob. Was it aviate? Is it, wait, aviate, navigate, communicate? That's it, that's definitely it. Aviate, navigate, communicate. So what's Rob saying in there in the chat is you always fly the airplane first, no matter what. And we learned that in flight school. Aviate, navigate, communicate. So you want to aviate first, then navigate, then communicate. If you have ATC bugging you in your ear, but you're way behind the airplane and you don't know what you're doing, you got to regain yourself, or get control of the airplane. You need to fly the airplane first. Don't worry about talking to ATC, making any radio calls or anything like that. Your life is way more important than making a stupid radio call. So you fly the airplane first, make sure it's flying, then you figure out where you're going, make that happen, and then you can communicate. Sometimes the ATC can be a little bit pushy and, you know, we're in a hurry to get back to them and stuff, but they can wait. They're not the ones in the air flying the airplane, right? They're safe on the ground in a little tiny room, and they don't know what you're going through up in the air, so. Aviate, navigate, communicate. Stay alive. Alright, we are over Kisemi's class Delta now. Just continuing the southbound heading until we get over the town of Point Siena. That's where we're going to make our left turn, where we'll be looking for the Florida Turnpike. And we're going to join up with the turnpike and just follow it out here to the southeast and then make our first stop there at Lake Marion. Hey, I saw that Miami fun scenery, Rob. I've been thinking about doing a stream flying out of that house there. That'd be fun. I've loaded that scenery before. It's pretty cool. You can go inside the house. There's a little surprise inside the house. We'll see if when I stream, if we show the little surprise inside the house. There's a pretty little surprise in one of the bedrooms inside of the house. Rohype would like it. Alright, here's the town of Point Siena. Point, is that what it's called? Point Siena? Yeah, this is the town right here. We're right when we're over the middle, maybe somewhere by this, where this road intersects. That's where we'll make our left turn. She's not naked, but close, Rob. Hey, there is a hot woman, you guessed right. I think, unless it's been updated and taken out, but I've downloaded the scenery before. There's a woman in the bedroom, half naked. Which is pretty realistic considering it's a Miami penthouse there, and I think it's Star Island where that one's at. All those houses there, those are 20, $50 million houses in there. Like, you don't live in there unless you're a celebrity or a billionaire. Alright, still staying at 2,500 because once we make this left turn, we've got the Class Bravo shelf that starts at 3,000, so we can't go any higher yet. But we're going to start our left turn. We're clear out left. And this thing we do got to switch. Yeah, we got to switch fuel tanks every so often. Right now we're feeding off the left side. We're topped off both sides. Rob. Bro, hey, got me searching all over for it now. Thanks, Rob. Should be really easy to find the road. We're just gonna follow all these lakes that we see out in front of us, and once we get past Cypress Lake, which I'm pretty sure I have in sight, I think it's this one here, Cypress Lake. Yeah, this has got to be Cypress here. So just as we pass Cypress, we should see the turnpike just beyond there. I'm gonna head straight towards that lake. And we should be able to find the turnpike. just as we pass. Haven't heard the puppies the last couple of streams. What's up with that, Row Hype? Yeah, they usually bark when somebody gets home or leaves. That's when they go nuts. Otherwise, they're pretty quiet. But the moment they hear somebody, they hear keys jingling or somebody knocking at the door, that's when the alarms go off. They're my security system here, and they are loud. They're little, but they're loud. Especially the little one. The tiniest one has the loudest bark because he's got that high-pitched bark that it hurts your ears, man. My bigger dog has the big deep bark, which is good. That works. That lets the trespassers and burglars know that there is a bigger sized dog in here. But the little one, man, that screech, the whole neighborhood could hear. The whole neighborhood could hear that. Those barks. Show the road. Doesn't look like it shows the road on this. What is this? A Garmin? I don't know what unit this is. I think it's like the G3X. That sound right? Looking good on altitude, staying underneath the class Bravo. That's pretty cool. The GoPro mounted wing cam, or yeah, wing mounted GoPro cam. This is TFSD After Dark stream. That's a good one, Rob. Rohib, I got home from Aussie and discovered I am now a proud papa of a 6-month-old miniature donkey, and damn, is a cutie. A miniature donkey? What kind of, is it a dog, Rohib? Or is it really a mini horse? Alright, here's a lake, or a Cypress Lake. We're gonna be looking for the turnpike now. Looking good on altitude. Gonna be just past it. I've got it in sight. This is it right here. This is the turnpike, so that's the road to follow. I head that way. You guys can see that. That's the turnpike. And then Lake Marion might be this one. Morgan? Let's see. Hey Riley, what's up, man? Going good. Second stream of the day. We just got done a little while ago flying from Punta Gorda, Florida up to Allentown, Pennsylvania in the A320 with the Pilot Club, and now we're flying with Virtual USA Flying Club, which it's only a handful of us today, 4 or 5 of us. Flying float planes, man. We started off near Orlando, and we're going to head down to the Florida Keys. We're going to make 2 stops along the way. Riley was gifted a sub. Yeah, man. Adam Atten. Shout out to Adam Atten. He's a new subscriber here. He actually subbed and gifted those subs off stream, so I didn't get a chance to thank him. But if you see this in the future, Adam Atten, thank you so much for the Prime sub and the 10 Tier 1 gifted subs. You're the man, Adam Atten. I forgot to brief this too. So we've got some restricted airspace that we're cutting pretty close to. This R2901 Bravo Echo and Mike. Let's see what this is. So hard to tell which one this okay, this is A and B down here. So what's this one up here? Is this B, E, and M? So 14,000 to 18,000. Echo is 1,000 to 4,000. So yeah, we can't fly through any of this here. So we got to make sure we stay outside of this little blue box, which is fine. We're going to take it out over the road, and then we'll just continue over the road. There's Lake Marion, our first stop. I think it might be the one that I pointed out there. Oh, Riley, if that's right, I ordered a the Track IR, the powered clip, the Pro clip, but I ordered a Chinese wireless one off of AliExpress, so might take a month to get here, but we'll see how well that works compared to the FaceTrack No IR program that I was showing you the other day. So we'll see if my Track IR unit's still working. Hopefully it is. But with the regular track clip, I just couldn't get it to. I'm sure there's a setting or two that I need to play around with where it's just something's throwing it off. But I'm kind of excited to see if it will work then. It was the same. It was about $40. I know Track IR on their website, they sell their Track Pro clip, whatever it's called, for $35, but theirs is a wired version. And you can rig it, like you can buy a battery pack and like tape it to your headset and then solder a couple wires and stuff, but these people over in China already sell the one that's already done for you, so. And it's a much cleaner unit. It's got the small little battery already mounted on the clip, so you're not like taping a whole bunch of different things to your headset. Alright, so we're just gonna follow the turnpike. And I'm pretty sure that this big lake here is Lake Marion. Let's switch fuel tanks. Hey, Rob Valkyrie says it will fall apart. I don't doubt you at all, Rob. Or it is bugged, said Rohype. Or catch fire. Yeah, all 3 of those things are highly possible. I'm aware. I'm pretty good with electronics and stuff, though. Like working on drones and things, I know how to solder and all that stuff. I could just make my own, but I'm lazy. I'm gonna buy the Pro clip anyways. $5 extra. Eh. Yeah, so this is Lake Marion. This is the smaller lake that's north of it, Lake Jackson. At our 2 o'clock, and we've got the bigger lake, Lake Marion, and then the base should be somewhere right by near where my cursor is here. Alright, so we are, let's do this first. Let's go in here. Is there any information on this? As far as runway, so I guess you just land anywhere in the lake. There's the base there, so... what's the nearest weather station? So we use Lake Wales. Let's see what the winds are doing over there. Winds are calm. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. We'll land to the southeast, and we'll just do a splash and go. And then just continue on. IRL, if you're flying float planes, there's no weather stations nearby. You could overfly the lake and see which way the waves are moving, or you can look at the trees and see how the trees are blowing to get an idea of what the wind is doing. In the sim, it's kind of hard to do. You gotta zoom really far into the lake to see the movement. Alright, we're on 122.8. Lake Marion traffic. XCub 5615 November is 5 miles north of the lake. Going to be landing to the southeast, splash and go, and then on the go, continuing out to the southeast, Lake Marion. Alright, mixture's coming in full forward, prop is coming in full forward, power's coming back, carb heat. I'm just gonna pretend and say that the base is like right here. That looks about right. Or like right here. We'll try to bring it in close, so we're gonna land somewhere around right here. We're just gonna do a splash and go. Lake Marion traffic, XCub 5615 November, 3 miles north. Gonna be doing a splash and go to the southeast, and then on the go continuing out to the southeast, Lake Marion. Top of the way, dark flaps. Bringing 20 straight away. We're all clear, no other airplanes. Lake Marion traffic, XCub 15 November turning final, landing southeast, Lake Marion. How much flaps do we have? That's it, 30? Lake Marion traffic, XCub 15 November, short final, landing southeast, splash and go, Lake Marion. Alright, flaps up. Or to the first notch, full power.
Gears up for water landing. 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 Gears up for water landing.
Yeah, she'll keep doing that until you cancel it out. So down here, if you have the blue lights, you're good to land in water. That means that the gear is up, and if you put the wheels down, you'll get 4 greens, which means you're okay to land on land. So blue, water, green, land. Flaps up. Lake Marion traffic. X-Cub 15 November's departed the lake, heading out to the southeast, going up to 4500 Marion. Alright, power 25 and 25. Oh, carb heat should be in too. I forget this thing has a carb heat because we used to fly the Bush League Legends version that had the fuel injected motor in it. Alright, let's go up to 4500 now. This will get us up over the Palm Beaches class Charlie that we're going to be passing by once we reach the coast. Rohype, look for gators. They don't swim into the wind. You're right, Rohype. There's lots of gators in all these lakes up here. Rohype about to start on the long, painful process of editing, but I think outcome will be awesome. Awesome, Riley. I didn't catch what you were editing. I guess I'm assuming it's the spotting you did today. But yeah, man, editing video is so tedious and time-consuming, man. I feel you. Alright, back over the road, which I believe this is it right here. This is the turnpike, so we're going to follow this. Let's see if there's any ATC online. If Miami Center's on, we can pick up flight following. No Miami Center, but Miami Approach is online. Yeah. Miami Approach. I don't know if it'd be worth it to contact them for flight following. Once we're south of Palm Beach there. Gonna be a pretty short flight into Miami Seaplanes. Probably just do it on our own. Well, let's see. Miami Approach is online. Usually shortly after Miami Center will log online if they see them. This is a turnpike that goes out this way where my cursor is. Continue to follow that. And then we've got Marion MOA. It's a military area, military operations area. It is legal to fly through VFR, but you wanna know if it's hot or not. You don't really want to be flying a an X-Cub doing 100 knots when there's F-16s, F-18s ripping past you, 250 plus. But we're gonna be outside of the MOA, the MOA, following the road that'll keep us east of the MOA. Here left. Riley, don't know a decent one that won't cost too much. Haven't really looked them up yet. I know the cheapest headset you can buy in the States that works really well, the one that I own. I don't know what they're priced at over there in Ireland, Riley. The Rugged Airs. If you look up Rugged Air, it should be on Amazon. I think I paid like 80 bucks for the headset and the bag, and they work good, man. They look better than the David Clarks, in my opinion. They're black, but they sound good, man. Both the ears and the mic, everything sounds beautiful. Look up the Rugged Airs. They're pretty popular. 80 bucks brand new. And if you decide that you do want to still continue with aviation after, if you start working through all your ratings, you can buy yourself a pair of Bose A20s, and then you can keep those Rugged Airs for your packs. Give them to your dad. Yep, that's him, Rob. The RA200s. I own a pair of those. They work wonderfully. Couple hundred feet to go, and we're going to be leveling off at 4,500. We're staying east of the highway, staying outside of the MOA. There's the highway. It kind of goes out this way a little bit, but then it cuts back out to the southeast. So we'll just continue on this heading, maybe right a few more degrees, and just rejoin the road up here, and then out over the water. Oh, we're passing 45. Let's level off. Use 24 inches and 2400, and I'm gonna lean the mix out. Power Game 8, thanks for the Twitch follow, man. Welcome to the channel. Alright, there's the drop in RPM. I'll bring the mixture back in just a little bit, right about there. Burning 8 gallons per hour, sounds about right for the X-Cub. What I'm talking about, if you just follow the purple line there, it rejoins with the Florida Turnpike. And once we have the coast in sight, we can just fly out east, out over these class deltas. 4500 is going to get us over the class deltas. 4500 is also going to get us over the class Charlie down here at Palm Beach. We're going to overfly all that airspace along the coast. After Palm Beach, once we clear the Charlie, that's where we're going to start our descent down to 1000 and go underneath Fort Lauderdale's class Charlie, underneath Miami's class Bravo, and then into Miami Seaplane X-Ray 44. Depart out of there at 1000, clear the Bravo, and then we'll climb back up. Let's see, actually we should go up to 5500 since we're heading east. Let's do that. And then on our last leg we'll go to 45 once we clear the class Bravo. We should be at odd plus or minus 500 on an easterly heading, so let's go up to 55. I'm gonna bring the mixture back in, pop a little bit forward, climb up. We're gonna go to 55. Hey, 30 minutes of footage to go through, Riley. Good luck, man. It's so hard too, picking like what's good and what's not, like what you want to cut out, what you don't. When you have that much footage, like the first edit, you always end up with like a 30-minute video. You're like, damn, there's got to be some more stuff I can cut out of here, and it's just so hard to choose. Alright, where's the road? I still have the road in sight. This is the turnpike. Here's where it turns back out to the east. And here it is right here. So we're going to rejoin right there. We can start heading that way. We're already well outside of the MOA. We're going to head this way and rejoin with the road. Where I did all my PPL cross countries out here, following these same roads. $100 feet to go, leveling off at 55. And 24, and leaning the mix, waiting for the drop in RPM right there, and back in a few turns. We're at 9 gallons an hour. Yeah, about 9 gallons an hour. Still pretty good. This is my old stomping grounds, Rohype. You got that right. Let's see. Oh, see, I wasn't up this far up north. Yeah, a lot of my flying was south of Lake Okeechobee. I hadn't been up this far north. A little bit confused. Following the turnpike, though. Something I'm used to doing. Alright, altitude 5,500. Alright, I can kind of start to see the coastline now. We can just head straight that way. We'll continue in this heading. Yeah, we're fine. Let's go out this way. And once we get over the water, we're just going to chase the coast down. I'm going to try the autopilot in this thing. Let's see. Heading bug is synced, 5500. FPR Treasure Coast. That class Delta goes up to 2500. We're at 55, so we're going to go right over it, out over the water. How are we doing on fuel? Good, we'll stay on the right side. Rohype, now fess up, at what altitude did you join the club? I'm not sure I know what you mean. Or if you're talking to me. What we could do is hit this little green point on the bottom right where we're heading out over the water and go direct to. This will give me a heading to fly if I want to go straight there. At the top of the top left of Garmin Pilot, 122 bearing. If we fly a heading of 122, that'll take us to that waypoint. 122. I think I have an idea of what you mean, Rohype. I haven't joined that club yet, though. Oh man, TFSD after hours. Wait, TFSD? Flight Sim, yeah. Sometimes I get the letters backwards. Just like with the MSFS, Microsoft Flight Simulator, yeah. so hype. Oh my god. Yeah, my ears pop like crazy, man. Like I literally go deaf. And I think I have a little bit of tinnitus too, so I get that loud ringing, usually on one side. Too much information. That's so funny. There's the turnpike down there. Yeah, I can't imagine at the flight levels road hype. Wouldn't your head just explode? I'm gonna run to the kitchen and the bathroom. I'll be back. I just noticed too with Adaman's gifted subs, we already hit our sub goal of 10 subs. The bar is full all the way to the top. Awesome. Big thanks to Adaman. Adaman. He subbed to me off stream and then gifted 10 subs off stream. What a guy. I hope he comes in here. If you're watching, man, hearts to you, sir. Big hearts. I think that's Boca to our right. Not even an airfield. They've got Treasure Coast, Foxtrot, Papa Romeo. Should be off our left. That one right there. Riley, I was flying for Allegiant Air earlier. Alpha Alpha Yankee is their ICAO identifier. Adaman, what's up, man? Hey, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thanks for the sub today, and thanks for the 10 gifted. You're the man, bro. Welcome to the channel, dude. Alright, we've got some clouds here. Now, something else to think about. So, I guess maybe we go up a little more. Let's see. We're actually okay. If we go underneath, still got several miles before we get to Palm Beach. So we'd have time to climb back up if the clouds clear. We may just go up. Let's try 70. No, but we want to see the beach and stuff too. Alright, let's just stay low. If anything, if we have to go around the 2 Class Charlies, once we get a little bit further south, we can do that. So, let's bring in the mixture some and reduce power. I disconnect the autopilot. We're gonna descend down a little bit. Let's try 3,500 for now. We'll bug that in as a reference. 3,500. We're outside of the delta, so we're fine to descend. We get our carb heat on just in case. I didn't pull the power back that far, but just in case. Adam, I've been watching your stuff on YouTube for years. I didn't even notice you started back up on Twitch again. Hey, appreciate you, man. Back at it. We've got Stewart's Class Delta that we're gonna have to think about as well. Let's see, their Class Delta goes up to, shouldn't be any more than 2,500 or so. Yeah, 2,500, so 35, we should be fine and dandy. We'll probably be outside of it as well. Thing is, when we get down here, Palm Beach's Class Charlie, 1,200 to 4,000. We're either gonna have to climb back up over 4,000 or go down to 1,000 and duck underneath. Let's not get too far offshore. Stuart, just north of Jupiter, I believe so. Yep, that's right, Rohype. Alright, 3,500. I feel like the clouds follow me every time. They're right at eye level at 5,500, and here they are again, right at eye level at 3,500. Ugh. I guess we're going low. We're gonna go underneath Palm Beach's Class Charlie, most likely. Just above, maybe right at the 20 mark on the right side, and 22, 23. Now, all right, let's switch to the left. All right, I'm just gonna keep descending until we get underneath this cloud deck. And now we just have to be careful because we're gonna have to stay outside of the delta if we go underneath 25. We're gonna want to keep it out east a little bit. At least we're on float, so if we lose an engine, we can land anywhere. And we don't have to swim with the sharks. So we can go out a little bit offshore. Without too much worry. Wonder how the rest of the guys are doing, the group. See if I could find them on Volanta, if they're heading down. Alright, we've got 8033 Foxtrot. He's a little bit behind us. But here we are, passing Port St. Lucie and Stewart. Here's Jay Smitty, John Smith. He's the guy that did the briefing for Virtual USA before the event. He's also hosting this event, so he's up there. And just behind him, we've got November 423 Charlie Lima. I'm pretty sure he's part of the group too. He's flying the Kodiak. And where did I see 8033 Fox? There's 8033 Foxtrot. Mike, the killer home sim setup that he has. So we're actually ahead of everybody, which is good because we're in a pretty slow airplane. Rohite got out of dancing, big trouble, but got out of it. Uh-oh. Let's take it back in a little bit closer to the shoreline. Now that we're clear of Stewart. I guess we're going all the way down to 1,000. And I'm gonna bring autopilot back on so I can enjoy the sights also. 1,000, sync our heading. And car beats coming back in. Power, we can bring back up. Oh, keep it at 24, 24, perfect. And pretty much full mix down here at 1,000. We can pull it back just a couple millimeters. Clear left. Dog's barking. Oh man, you guys can't even see the iPad? I just noticed that right now. Holy crap. Has that not been working the entire time? Oh no. You guys should have said something. Alright, working now. Alright, so the next airspace we've got to watch out for is Palm Beach, Class Charlie. 1,200 to 4,000, and then the inner ring is surface to 4,000. So we're going to have to go around that inner ring, but we can go beneath the outer ring, staying at 1,000. Let's get the altimeter setting for Palm Beach. 3012. (3012). We didn't want to mention it. We know how you can get. Oh, you're killing me, Rohype. So I got tower off to our 2 o'clock. Riley thought I was just there for looks. Man, oh man, I'm getting upset. It could have had to been working for most of the flight, right? It just wasn't working that last time. Alright, we're coming up on Jupiter Inlet, which I think is right behind my cursor here. You can see where the channel runs in. I think that's the Jupiter Inlet, which you see here, the VFR waypoint in the sectional. And we're just going to go through these clouds here. You guys want to go real low. Let's go to 500. Alright, mixture full rich. No, the thing that I was showing you guys, if I was ahead of others, was Volanta. Is over here on my right side. The second PC monitor. And this is a Windows program. Miami Approach still online? The power back in. Here it is. This is the inlet, Jupiter Inlet. All right, coming up on that class Charlie, we're at 1,000. We're at 500. So well beneath the class Charlie. But we're gonna have to make sure we stay outside of that inner ring that's surfaced to 4,000.
500.
Try 10 degrees left. We're clear left. I think this heading is going to keep us outside of this ring here. Keep an eye on it. Let me go see what the doggies are barking at. I'll be right back. We're all clear. Head dog reveal when, says Riley. We did it, I think, 2 streams ago, maybe 3. We'll do it again sometime. This is Riviera Beach. I gotta ask why we're so low looking for bull sharks. There's a lot of them in these waters, man. We were going underneath. Yeah, we could go back up to 1,000. Those clouds, though, grow height. So underneath the Charlie, if we go up to 1,000, we might. I don't know. Hard to tell. We're just gonna stay low. We'll probably go up back to 1,000 once we get outside. Outside of the Charlie? Let's see what's beyond here. We've got Boca Raton afterwards, they're class Delta. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to be at between 500 and 1,000 for the rest of the way until we get south of Miami's Bravo, and then we can go back up if there's no clouds. Yep, we VFR row hype. Let's see if we can spot any sharks down there. I think there is some locations in FS 2020 where they do have animals. I think one time I can't remember where it was. I think it was in Yosemite where they have bears. And I'm pretty sure there's somewhere in the simulator that has whales. I'll have to figure that out. Maybe we'll go try to spot them one day. Outside of the Charlie. And we've got Boca Raton class Delta, we've got Pompano's class Delta, and then underneath Fort Lauderdale's class Charlie. Fly 191 heading. That should take us to this next green dot that I have plotted down here. What's going on with this other stuff? This. Ooh. Forgot about these. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Like I said, we might just have to stop here at Miami Seaplane and just call it there. We're gonna be okay into X-Ray 44, but I don't know if we can continue on to Plantation. Things get hairy too. Once you cross over into the Keys, like there's not very many exit options if you do get trapped by storm. So we got to keep that in mind. Like once you get past Miami, I mean, we lose all these options. Like where we're at now, we could land at Pompano, Fort Lauderdale, Opelika, Miami Exec. But once you get down here, you've got the Keys and then you've got water left and right. We've got this cell moving straight to the south. And this one moving out southeast. You could get trapped out there. Alright, well, we'll just continue to X-Ray 44, and once we land there, we'll take a look at the weather again and see what's up. We can find any holes to try to sneak through or something. Doesn't look good though, to be honest. If I had to guess, whale in the Baja Bay, just a guess. Looks like somewhere off the coast of Iceland, where the whales are in the simulator. After a quick Google search, I'm not sure. I only saw one post about it. I don't think we can go any higher than 500. We're just gonna stay here. Boca Raton, class Delta. Gotta stay outside of that. Should be okay in this heading. These guys are cutting out here over the Everglades, but that's going to put them right into those storms. I don't know if they're IFR or VFR. I'm pretty sure they're all VFR. Oh, that guy's heading to Fort Lauderdale. It's not one of our guys. Jay Smitty. This guy's one of our guys going to 4-2 Foxtrot Lima. And this is one of our guys here, 667 Mike Alpha. I don't know if they're using real weather or not. I think we can go up to 1,000 now. Let's do that. Mix is full rich. Prop's gonna come forward. 2,500 RPM. Let's go up to 1,000. And we're at 1,000. Power back to 24 and 24. I think that's rain out there. This looks like all rain. Pretty bad out east actually. Looks so bad that way.
Nearby Boca Raton Class Delta Airspace.
That's Garmin Pilot screaming at me, telling me that we're close to the Delta there at Boca Raton. But we're outside of it, we're okay. Gotta stay outside of Pompano's. There's the pup. Yeah, every time they bark, I gotta get up and go see and make sure nobody's breaking into my house. Riley, what the dog doing? Barking at nothing. They hear something and they bark. Got this rain out here. I can kind of see. That looks like Fort Lauderdale over there, which it doesn't look like it's raining too bad over there. Not as bad as it does over here. These systems are moving out to the southeast, I think. So hopefully this stuff is moving this way. That way we can sneak through over here by Fort Lauderdale. But I don't know. Go a couple degrees left just to make sure that we don't bust this class Delta. Riley says, yeah, my dog goes crazy when there's someone within a 2 meter radius of my gates. That's good though, they're free security
Nearby
system.
Pompano Beach Class Delta Airspace.
Bro, hype real-time weather, pretty late in the day for rain this time of the year, isn't it? Yeah man, that's right, and it is real-time weather. I haven't looked outside, it was really hot today, so I don't doubt that it's convective in the area. Yeah, usually the storms roll in mid-afternoon, summertime especially. This time of the year, it's different, but summertime, it's as soon as noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m. comes along, it's just guaranteed rain. It is pretty late right now, though. Like it is kind of weird. And I haven't seen any rain outside at my house yet. It might be coming. We are just barely sneaking past Pompano's Class D. This is going to be tricky here. We're going to be coming really close to the Class Charlie if we want to avoid flying through this stuff in front of us. Alright, we're clear out right.
Nearby Fort Lauderdale HLLYWD International ARPT Class Charlie Airspace.
God dang. Could have just said Fort Lauderdale.
Florida is a long state.
It's much worse to drive through. That's our guys on Discord.
That I can believe.
Oh man. What to do? mouse wheel is messing with my flaps. I mean, pretty light rain over here, and if this stuff is moving out east, it shouldn't be a problem. We should still be able to get through here. But now we've got to also get around the class Charlie, so we might have to go back out a little bit, another mile or so. Very worst case, we just 180 and go back. Let's see how far we can get before we have to do that. Put Garmin back up. Doesn't show this weather. There's probably either a delay or this, I don't know. It could be this stuff over here. Hard to tell. Man, that stuff is moving south-southwest, so I don't know. Super close to the
Fort
Charlie.
Lauderdale
Go
HLLYWD
left.
International ARPT Class Charlie Airspace.
I think I'm gonna circle. Well, dang, it looks like it opens up right there. All right, no, we're gonna keep just sliding real close to the Charlie. We're gonna get through this without busting. Head west and stay to the bottom. That I was thinking the same thing in the back of my mind, Row Hype. That was like kind of my backup. Now we're picking up some of that rain. Alright, I'm gonna take over. Autopilot my airplane. Let's go left back up to the north real quick. Let's circle. Make sure we stay at 1,000 so we don't bust the Charlie above us as well.
Nearby Fort Lauderdale HLLYWD International ARPT Class Charlie Airspace.
Oi. Let's see, so we've got we can transition through FXE's class Delta. We'll have to call Miami Approach since he's online right now. I can ask him. But if we go out west, what do we do about getting through down here? Be nice if this little cell or cloud behind us is moving out to the west. Too hard to tell. Alright, 1,000 feet. Thread the needle? Let's see, can we? The class Charlie here meets with the class Delta, so we can't squeeze in between the two airspaces. Go up over it, see 25 and 12, that's not gonna work either. You can go up over Pompano and then back out and then down. And I really want to go to X-Ray 44 though. Let's get one more look at it going this way. And if not, then maybe we'll go over Pompano. You're right. We've got plenty of fuel for now. Switch back over to the right side. gosh. Fort Lauderdale's class Charlie wasn't right there, man. Dude, could get through there, man. Let's see what happens if we hug this inner ring of the class Charlie.
Nearby Fort Lauderdale HLLYWD International ARPT Class Charlie Airspace.
Looks like it's pouring even worse down that way, though. Alright, I think we're gonna go up over Pompano then. Let's climb up. We can't just yet. 1200. We've got to clear the Charlie first. Man, we were doing so good on time too. Now this. How's the weather looking for you guys out there over the Everglades? Pretty rainy. So here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to, as soon as we clear the class Charlie, this pink line, we've got to climb up out here to get over Pompano's class Delta. So as soon as we pass this pink line, we're gonna climb up. That class Delta goes up to 2,500, so we'll climb up 3,000 and then go over.
About weather on here.
Yeah, I was just wondering how I was looking out over the Everglades. I was flying down the east coast, and there's some rain down here, and I can't get around Fort Lauderdale's class Charlie. So I think I'm gonna go back up north over Pompano and cut back over out to the west.
Yeah, so I'm at 3,000. Looks like I've got basically broken maybe 5,500, maybe a little higher than that. Other than that, nothing looks ominous yet.
Okay, awesome. Alright, we're clear the Charlie. Let's bring our prop back into 25 and our manifold pressure to 25, and let's climb. climb up to 3,000. Let's book in 3. The altimeter setting for Pompano 3012, that's in there. Of course, we've got more clouds out that way too. Ramsky, thanks for the Twitch follow, man. Welcome aboard. Hope your day's going well. It's been a pretty fun flight so far, but now we find ourselves having to dodge a bunch of weather in different airspaces, so it's become quite complicated. Alright, we're over 2,500, so we are over the class Delta. I'm gonna head out west. See how far we can get before we hit another wall. Clouds, weather.
Nearby Pompano Beach Class Delta airspace.
We go out this way. That way we don't go into the clouds. I'm gonna go out to the northwest because it looks like it's a little bit more open out here, so I can clear the class Delta. Then we can descend down. Go out this way. It goes out a little bit further before we run into these clouds. That way we can get on the other side of this dashed blue line somewhere here by Sampo Landfill, and then we can descend back down. Alright, 3,000. Hey, good fixins. What's going on, good fixins? Pixie. Pretty nice views up here, though. Beaches. There's Pompano. We're flying up over their airspace. Once we get to the other side, hopefully we can get down. cutting it close, but I think it's gonna work.
Nearby Boca Raton Class Delta Airspace.
Alright, carb heat. Power's coming back. We're gonna descend down now to underneath the clouds. However far we can get to where we can just clear them. We don't want to get too low. Hopefully we can stay at 1,000 or 1,500, hopefully. We're outside of the delta now, so we're clear to descend down. So once we get out west, we're going to follow this road out to the bend in the sawgrass, and then we're going to follow this road, Sawgrass Expressway. Actually, we might follow the one that's a little bit closer to the coast, the second one here. Depends, will it keep us outside of the Charlie? 1,600 feet already, still clouds in front of us. Okay, then OPF. No, so we're going to want to go out over the Sawgrass Expressway. At least. Alright, let's level off at 1,000. 24 inches, 2,400. Carb heat's coming off. Yeah, real hype once in a while I come up with a winner. Good thing about Florida though is you don't have to worry about rising terrain. It's all flat and sea level out here, so the only thing we have to think about is the clouds. And of course, there's some tall antennas and stuff like that, so you don't want to get too low, but here in Florida the clouds don't go all the way down to the ground unless it's, you know, fog, like literal fog. Here's the bend in the sawgrass right here. Alright, we're gonna follow this out south.
Nearby alert area.
Alert area, that's the practice area out here out west. This is where everybody goes to train out over the Everglades. So this alert area, A291A, where everybody comes and does their, you know, practice stalls and steep turns and things. Alright, let's see how far we can get down following this road. It's I-75, we're just gonna keep going till... Yeah, we're gonna have to cut out here over... That's Chrome Avenue, so what we're gonna have to do is... Gonna clear out this route that we have. Go out this way. Heading 209. Oh boy. Is this still VFR? We're gonna come out over here, out over Chrome Avenue, where Opelika West used to be. It used to be a small little airport there. They closed it down. And we're gonna follow this road down underneath the Class Bravo at Miami. And then see how far we can get. If not, we may just land here at my hometown airport, KTMB. And we'll just have to park it there. Continue on tomorrow. This is looking not so good right now. Maybe we should just go to FXE and park there and then continue tomorrow. What do you guys think? Oh, wait a minute. Opening up a little bit. Alright, we're gonna keep pushing. $15 gallons on the left side, 16 or 7 gallons on the right. I'll be right back. Riley, an excuse to finish early. Rohit, forgive him, it's his age. Yeah, we have finite amount of fuel, and fuel's like what, $10 a gallon for 100 low lead? I don't want to just keep doing circles out here. Sometimes you just got to know when to call it. I don't want to push through this weather and end up dead. Go on national TV, land on the freeway. Hey, at least we've got a bunch of canals and things around here. The locals won't be too happy, but I don't even know where we're going, says Rohype. We're supposed to be going way down. Way down here. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. There's no way. We're not gonna get through this. Not this out here out west, and then this stuff that's out east is moving to the west. Like there's no holes there. We're gonna stop at Tamiami. We're gonna go here. Miami Exec is where I did my PPL, my home airport. So we're gonna park there and leave it there overnight. Then tomorrow, Monday, since I have nothing else planned for tomorrow, we'll continue on down to the Keys. We're at 1,000. We can actually just go direct to Tamiami right now. So heading 193. That's going to keep us outside and underneath Miami's Class Bravo. Alright, let's see. Miami Approach is not online anymore, so I don't have to talk to ATC. We'll just announce our position on 122.8. Let me refresh Valentin just to make sure. Pretty sure Miami Approach signed offline. Otherwise, if they were online, we'd have to contact them before we go into the Class Delta there. Tamiami. Miami Exec. Used to be called Tamiami, now it's called Miami Exec. But if you flew to that airport and you hear in the radios, everybody still calls it Tamiami. Yeah, so Miami Center is, Miami Approach is no longer online. These guys made it down there. They get the party at the rental house. I don't get the party tonight. So we go IFR. Should I get pop-up IFR? There's no ATC online, so I don't really have to call anybody for clearance. I could just go. No, that weather's nasty though. I don't want to fly through that stuff. We're stopping at Miami Exec.
Good night.
We're on 122.8. We'll make our first call when we're 10 miles out. The weather there at Tamiami, winds out of the east at 9. 10 statute miles, thunderstorms in the vicinity, light rain, broken at 10,000, 2521, altimeter 3010. Winds out of the east, so we're going to be landing one of the runway 9s. We're gonna do 9er left. We're just gonna join a left base or maybe a left downwind for 9 left.
Hey John, you're gonna have me off of your left wing here momentarily.
CDI's on GPS
no
mode. I'm
problem.
gonna go to nav.
I've been kind of watching.
Now the autopilot's
so,
gonna fly the
Just let me know if I need to do anything. Otherwise, I'm
magenta
holding
line.
course and speed at 129.
Could land on one of these lakes here and just like hide out for the night. That way we don't have to pay any ramp fees. We'll camp, set up a tent, and just pick up in the morning.
Nearby Miami, Class Bravo airspace.
We're fine, we're underneath it, and we should be clear of the inner ring of that Bravo.
John, be advised, looks like I'm directly on top of you, overflying you.
What's your altitude?
3,100 feet.
$15 on the right, 15 on the left. Leading off the right. Alright. Alright, we're about 12 miles out. I'm gonna make a call. We're on 122.8. Miami executive traffic. X-Cub 5615 November is 10 miles north of the field. 1,000 feet. Looking to join a left downwind for runway 9 left. Miami executive traffic.
Thanks for the nice time. Enjoyed it. I really enjoy these kind.
Thanks, Chandler. Appreciate you showing up. Have a great night, buddy.
Chandler, have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Sounds good. Enjoy it.
See you.
Have a good one. The Goya factory. Funny, one time in elementary school, can't remember what grade I was in. It was probably first or second grade. I don't know, maybe even third. My Spanish teacher took us on a on a field trip to the Goya factory. Kind of weird. Miss Benitez. Alright, underneath the Class Bravo, we're fine all the way in at 1,000. We'll join a left downwind for 9 right. We're gonna have to leave her there overnight. It's alright, at least we don't have to pick up a hotel. We can go to my house, just about 15 minutes away, 15-minute drive. Y'all can stay here. Alright, mixture is full forward. Prop is coming full forward. All of our lights are on.
You're
And
about a mile in front of me.
we've got to bring our gear down for a land landing. So blue lights come off. We should get 4 greens.
Sounds good.
4 green. Miami executive traffic. X-Cub 15 November, 5 miles north of the field, 1,000 feet. Gonna be joining a left downwind for 9 left. Miami executive. Alright, let's go to the left for the fullest tank. So gumps, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt switches, flaps. We're all configured, just flaps to go. Sim is playing tricks on me, man. The airport's right there. Now we gotta fly through this.
Nearby Miami Tamiami Airport Class Delta Airspace.
Wow, dude. Let's see, it's keep pushing. If it gets super bad and it's like complete IFR, then we'll just U-turn it for 180 and I don't know what to do then. Figure it out. Rain. I'm gonna take over my airplane. Miami executive traffic. X-Cub 15 November, 3 miles north. Gonna be joining a left downwind for 9 left. Miami executive. This sucks.
Alright,
Come
have
on,
a good
open
night,
up.
Zach. Thanks
Could be
a lot
just
for,
rain.
coming out.
Alright, I
Appreciate
think
it.
I've got the field in sights right here.
No problem. You have a good night as well.
You can see the
Have a
beacon
good night,
light.
Zach.
Thanks, you too.
We're gonna make it. Miami executive traffic. X-Cub 15 November is joining the left downwind for 9 left, full stop, Miami exec. So this little canal, or it's a lake that's on airport property, and the runway's right next to it. I could see it right there. Kind of hard to see. First notch of flaps. Yeah, you can see it better now. It's right here. Here's the numbers, the threshold. Clear left. Miami executive traffic. X-Cub 15 November turning left base, 9 left, Miami exec. Flaps 20. There's runway 13. Alright, rest of the flaps. Carb heat, forgot to get that on.
500.
Miami executive traffic. X-Cub 15 November turning final line left, full stop, Miami exec. Gears down, 4 green. Gotta remember, we're a little bit higher than we usually are in the regular X-Cub. We're on floats. So it's gonna feel like we're in a monster truck. Direct idle. Very nice. Big sigh of relief. Feels good to be on the ground. Oh my god. I tried, guys. I tried to get us through, but there's only so many chances you can take before Mother Nature puts you to sleep forever. I don't want to keep pressing my luck. At least we're home, my home, so you guys can come over, hang out. Miami executive traffic, XCub 15 November is clear of 9 left, Miami exec. Alright, flaps up. Get all of our lights off and avionics. Pull the mixture and feather the prop. Rest of our switch. Close our carb heat. Parking brake. Turn the. Alright, we'll have to continue this tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 2300 Zulu. We'll finish off this flight. And if the weather's nice, we'll just go explore the Keys. We'll have some more fun in the float plane. We'll do a bunch of landings and takeoffs and stuff. But that's going to be it for me. Tuesday night, let me see if Pilot Club has anything planned. Usually it's GA Tuesday for them, but I haven't seen anything on their schedule. Let me take a look. Alright, yes, nice. GA Tuesday. Just added it. And it's going to be Kitty Hawk. Oh, that'll be a fun one. So, GA Tuesday, this will be my last night of flying before I leave for a couple of days on a little few-day vacation. I'll be gone from Wednesday through Friday or Saturday. So Tuesday night, we'll be flying with the Pilot Club doing their Kitty Hawk event. We'll be starting off at Sierra Bravo Yankee, Salisbury Ocean City, and then working our way down. We'll be stopping at First Flight Airport, MQI. What's MQI? I don't know. This is the important one. We'll go to First Flight. That'll be fun. We'll do that Tuesday night. What time is the event? (7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 2300 Zulu. Awesome. So, yeah, there we go. We've got tomorrow planned. 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 2300. We're going to finish off this flight in the Plantation, and then we'll go further down in the Keys, and maybe we'll work our way all the way down to Key West, and then Tuesday we'll do the Kitty Hawk flight. Thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that flight. I'm sorry we didn't make it into Plantation. There's nothing I can do about that. And we were just wasting fuel spinning up there in the air, so. Sleep over at my house, and tomorrow we'll continue on. I hope everybody has a great day, great night, and I will see you tomorrow on the next one. If you want to stand by for just a minute or two, I'll see if anybody else is streaming on Twitch that I could send you over to, and we'll raid them. Have a good one, guys. See you!